Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Monday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, so we continue to be in this slow, steady consolidation that has taken us, you had a demonstrated ability to get through the 100-day exponential. Now, it's trading above it. We were above and below it on Friday. We're above the daily mid-band. We have been now. This is part of our third session above it. The 9-day simple moving average continues to support price. And the rubber is really starting to meet the road as to whether we are headed for a retest of some area up in the 2700s or whether this is ultimately going to result in a lower high and a move back down. As long as we're above the daily mid-band, my tendency is to buy dips. They came in last night in the area of the daily pivot and bought this 61. We're in. We shorted it last night against the monthly pivot. You had the high of 77.5. Our risk marker was 77. You could short around in the 76 area. So some nice profits there. We actually re-entered in the 74 area, so we got profit. And we've got our risk out. So if I get stopped out, I get stopped out. If it becomes a lower high and it rolls over, then it's going to have to break this 61 to matter. You can see the new weekly pivot down at 26.4908. Unless we are done with this consolidation phase, there's no reason to think that we're not going to get at least one look at the weekly pivot early on in the week. Doesn't necessarily have to be today, but I would expect it to come today, tomorrow, certainly by Wednesday at noon. And then we can start to decide, if it wants to trade above. The daily middle band is at the 47 area. So you got to understand, you get weekly pivot 49, daily middle band 47. If they want to reconfirm both of those areas as support, that's a nice little short to get long, in my opinion. As we stretch into later in the week, then the onus is going to be on the bulls to progress. Monthly pivot, that's not going to get it done. The 50-day exponential is not going to get it done. You're going to have to start to follow through on all this defensive price. You keep defending price here, but you continue to, the pops are muted. And if the bulls are going to succeed, as I said here, they need over 2683, getting up towards 2700. If the bears are ultimately going to prevail here, then they need to start living below 47. Okay, turn 47 into resistance, and you can start to look at last week's low down here in the area of 2607, and then right there is that 200-day exponential. So whoever ultimately wins this thing is still up for grabs. It should be interesting to see, but I'm always interested in the ability to go down and test this weekly pivot in the first couple days of the week. All right, everybody have a fantastic day. I'll be out with some stuff later on social. Trade them well, and I'll talk to you then. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princeton Trader. Check us out on Facebook, and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.